Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Amy uses the ability of Unclaimed Territory to make a black mana that can only be spent to cast a zombie spell. Can she use that mana to unearth a Dregscape zombie? Well, the answer to this is unfortunately no. Even though Unearth might feel an awful lot like you're casting a spell, officially you aren't. You're considered to be activating an ability of that creature card. This is why Secluded Courtyard has that extra bit in there about activating abilities of the chosen source. And neither one of those lands would help you to deal damage with something like Sparktongue Dragon, because that's a triggered ability that has you pay mana when it resolves. Okay, so in contrast, a land like this, naming the appropriate type, would help you cast a Weirded Vampire with Madness, or play a Bringer of the Blue Dawn for Wooburg, because those do count as casting a spell. You could even use that mana to pay for a kicker cost of a creature, because additional costs, like kicker, still count as part of the cost to cast that spell. Unfortunately, there's no surefire way to know which mechanics will or will not work without carefully checking how they're worded. Anything that's an alternative or an additional cost to cast the actual spell is eligible, otherwise it's not. Let's close out with a couple of challenge questions to test your understanding. Can you use mana from Vidalian Arcanist to cycle a Slice and Dice? And the answer is you could not. Cycling is an activated ability the spell has, not casting the spell. Well, what if we wanted to flashback a Think Twice? And this one does work. As you can see, casting the spell with flashback still counts as casting the spell, and the flashback cost is an alternative cost to pay it, which means that mana can be spent. Last one, could you use Vidalian Arcanist's mana to use an Isochron Scepter? And here again, the answer is no. In this case, you are not using that mana to cast an instant or sorcery spell, you're using it to activate Isochron Scepter's ability, which will in turn allow you to cast an instant spell when that ability resolves. Not the same, so not possible. And that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again next time for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.